OFX was popping. Another week in the books. These are the results for the week. We only had two trades. Markets were really slow again this week. Last week it was only one trade. Literally the week before that we had 13 wins, and now these next 2 weeks are really slow. So that's what it is. Only two trades this week. The winner this week was a 5-1 overall for April. 2-1 is still in the lead by a long shot, crushing all the other ones. Um, 1-1 stop profit is up there. 5-1 is up there, and seems like 10-1. It goes 2-1, 10-1, 1-1 stop profit. Those are the top three right now overall. Overall rankings right now. This is finally coming back in the top, so that's pretty sweet. 5-1 is in the lead, and then we got 10-1, 2-1, 20-1, and then 1-1, and then all the other positives. It's pretty interesting to see how big of a difference this has. Um, these win rates are not accurate, by the way. I haven't updated those, but everything else is accurate. It's pretty interesting to see how different these are. Like, huge difference. Just when price goes halfway to stop loss or to take profit, you move the stop loss to break even, and it makes a significant difference so far. This year, other years that I've done this, it hasn't made that big of a difference. There's been one year where it made a huge difference, and this was way higher. So far, this year is the same. And there was one year where this was actually higher, but so far, 2 out of 3 years, the data that I have so far, this seems to be the winner by a long shot. But we'll have to wait till the end of this year. We're already almost 4 full months into the year, which is crazy. So the trades this week go to the weekly. We had USD You can see a really, really strong bearish drop. Go to the daily. You see price right here made a strong lower high. Go to the 4 hour. Price turned around, or price broke through that level. We had a big strong level. Price came up, tapped it, boom. Very, very basic stuff that we've been doing the entire time. Go to the weekly. On NZD USD, we can see price stalled right here at this previous low. Really strong bullish push. Let's see, the daily, not much. We broke out of that level. The 4 hour, see, we broke out of this level. I was originally looking to take buys right here, and then price ended up creating a higher low right here, breaking above this level. Break retest. If you go to the 5, you can see it. You can't really see it down here. I mean, on that higher time frame. Just give it a second to load. Also, the other thing that I noticed, or that I figured out, was that when I go on Safari and do TradingView on Safari, it doesn't work. None of this is uploaded. So now I'm on Google Chrome, and I figured out that if I go on Google Chrome, I can copy the links and do all the time frames. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that was the problem, I guess, the entire time. But on the 5, you can see price broke up above it. This thing is really slow and leggy, but price broke up above it. Break retest. Almost went a 2-1, but didn't go to 2-1, so that's where the one loss came this week from that. But those are the results this week. Again, pretty slow week. Overall total, we have um, a lot of wins so far with the 10-1 and the 20-1 and all that. I mean, I'm pretty surprised how all of these are performing very, very well. But like I said, I genuinely think like this is already kind of making a comeback. I genuinely think that I don't know about this one. It's so far gone at this point, and we're already almost to half the year. But this one, I genuinely think that we're probably going to see this start to bump up a little bit, and we're going to have a week where we just crush it and win like 5 trades in a row, and then it's going to bump this up to the point to where it's impossible for these to catch up, because then this is going to get to the point. It's going to have one week like that, and then it's going to have the rest of the weeks be like what it's already been, where you lose one or you'll break even and win one or whatever. Like, it's going to be normal weeks what we've had, and then I think it's going to bump this up to a point to where it's going to compete with these, just like it has every other year. The last 2 years that I've been doing this, the 1-1 has always came out on top, and I honestly think that that's probably going to be the same case. I mean, I haven't changed my strategy at all, so I don't know how 2 years of data are going to, this year, this third year data is going to be that much different. That's what I think is going to happen, and I think all of these right here are probably going to catch up too, and it's all going to end up to be around the same amount of percentage gain across the board on all of these. These just are a lot more consistent week in and week out, but these tend to have big weeks and months every now and again, and that's what puts them back in the running with these. So Like I said, say the same shit every week, trade the same strategy every week. Nothing is different. It's the same thing every single week. And that's how we stay consistent and profitable. And that's how people are going on the Telegram and making money and winning every single week, because we stay consistent and we do the same thing. And we do not force trades, which is why this week was only two and last week was only one. Even though we are trading with a negative risk reward, we still stay very consistent and only take the setups that I truly believe are going to win. And that's why so far we are, what, 21% gain for the year, risking 5%. This is not risking 1%. Risking 1% would be like 4 something, whatever. But that's it, man. OFX out.